Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry, and today I'm going to answer the question, what's more important on an e-bike, comfort or motor power? Stick around. All right, so today we're going to talk about comfort on an e-bike versus motor power on an e-bike. But before I do, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630 and be the first to know about all the new content we're doing, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, so if you're in the market for an e-bike and you're looking at all these specs, you see battery sizes, you see motor sizes, and you look at the electrical specs of everything, and that becomes your focus point. However, there's this other looming element to the design of e-bikes and bikes in general, which is comfort. And I feel like right now it's getting overlooked and people are putting a heavy emphasis on motor size and battery size, which, don't get me wrong, if you're buying an e-bike, of course that's really, really important. But the one thing I want to talk about is the comfort element of an e-bike, because with e-bikes, people tend to ride longer, go farther, do more with them than they would do on a standard bike. So in my opinion, comfort is going to be one of the leading factors you need to consider when looking for an e-bike. Even more so if you have any type of injury or back soreness or muscle soreness or arthritis, things like that. Comfort should really be the first element you look at, and then from there try to match up the motor and the battery size. Now, don't get me wrong, right? However, let me talk about cars too as an example. I think a lot of people lead when they look at cars, right? You're looking at fuel efficiency, which I'll talk a little bit more here. Fuel efficiency in a car is a little bit different because you're talking about saving money. So I believe that is tremendously important. However, if you have a long commute, driving an hour, driving 2 hours, or you take a lot of road trips, you're gonna wanna look at the comfort of that car, the comfort of the seat, maybe the space in the cabin. There's other elements that are going to play into the car that you select. So e-bikes in particular, I see a ton of e-bikes out there right now. A lot of these 20-inch wheel models, different kind of folding 20-inch. They're, more industrious looking, if you could say. Whereas 630, you can see we focus a little bit more on the elegance of it, the flow of it, and number one to us is designing for comfort. Our goal here is to put all riders in an ergonomic upright position. Now, mind you, we still have comparable specs to every leading e-bike out there. All these e-bikes behind us are 500 watt rear hub motors. We have 10.4 amp hour batteries, which is going to give you a range of 20 to 50 miles. And the 500 watts flat ground, you're going to hit 20 miles an hour with a throttle. You can get to 28 miles an hour in pedal assist. Now, legally in California, the max wattage you can have on an e-bike is 750 watts. And a lot of companies, they lead with designing and choosing those specs, and they don't put comfort in mind because a lot of riders out there are not concerned with comfort. They're concerned with performance. So speed, not just speed, but speed, fat tires to go off-road, things like that. However, there's a whole other group of people that we've connected with and we've identified with that are more concerned with the comfort and the ease of use and how it's going to affect your body. Let me show you as an example. This is our Every Journey 500 watt e-bike. Now, a couple things. It's got the low step-through frame for easy mounting and dismounting. Now, this bike's not going to be perfectly adjusted to my body, but I can give you a sense of how I'm talking about with comfort. You can see when I sit here, my back's going to be totally upright. My feet can be flat on the ground when stopped because this bike in particular actually has a forward pedaling design, which gives you more leg extension when riding, but can allow you to have your feet flat on the ground when stopped. Because the pedals are forward, you get the leg extension from the pedals being forward, not from having to lift or raise the seat up. In addition, the handlebars come into your body, so you don't have to lean forward. You can sit upright, relieving the tension on your back. Hips are relaxed, knees are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, elbows are relaxed. So You're gonna get ample power on any one of our bikes, but we lead our design with comfort. I think it's something that's really neglected by a lot of the e-bike companies out there. And like I said, there's a whole contingency of riders that want more out of comfort. So here's another example. This is our ride in the park. Same thing, you have a step-through frame. You can get on. And now the ride in the park has a little bit different handlebar, but they can still come into the body. You're still in an ergonomic upright position. And we also have comfort saddles. So different levels of comfort saddle, wider saddles, things that are really catered to the comfort of the rider's rear and the overall comfort. So in short, I'm not going to say that comfort is more important than the specs or the motor output, but I think it's an equal factor to consider when you're looking for an e-bike, because you're gonna be riding a lot longer. If you're used to riding 5 miles on a regular bike, I guarantee you're gonna wanna go 10, 15, 20 miles on an e-bike. Now, again, you do need to think about if you're gonna do hills, or if you really wanna hit top speeds, what kind of motor size do you want? But don't downplay the comfort size. Try to look at, how will I be sitting? What arm position will my body be in? Is there anything that you think will affect how long you can stay on that e-bike when you're riding? Because I guarantee once you get your e-bike, you're gonna want it to be very, very comfortable on your body. So if you have any other questions about e-bikes or anything I discussed today, please comment below or shoot us an email, theteam@630.com. You can also call us, 310-982-2877. In addition to that, you can find all of these e-bikes on our website. This is the Ride in the Park. This is the Every Journey, and this is the Around the Block, all 500 watts, all on our website. And if you don't know what e-bike you're looking for, take our proprietary body fit quiz on our website. Answer a few questions about your body and your life. We'll recommend the perfect e-bike for you. Only takes less than 2 minutes. In addition to that, we have a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love it within 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. And 1-year warranties on everything behind you. If anything goes wrong, we'll warranty within 1 year. Take care of everything, send you the parts necessary. Lastly, be a part of our Facebook Peddlers group and download our app. It's awesome to be a part of our community before you buy an e-bike, because you can talk to riders in advance, see how they're riding their bike. And after you have your bike, make friends in the Peddlers group and track your rides on the app. It is a ton of fun. So thank you for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.